group of students in Floyd County is working to give to students in need, one blessing at a time.
Lawmakers are debating the state's two-year budget. Find out what may or may not be included.
I'm live here at WD Bryant over in Corbin, where we're doing our weather radio event. We'll talk about tonight and tomorrow and this weekend's weather right now at 5:30.
Dedicated to Southern and Eastern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News at 5:30.
Good evening, I'm Steve Hensley.
And I'm Madison Pergram.
Students at James D. Adams Middle School in Floyd County are focused on helping their peers in need.
A new blessing shelf provides students with school supplies, snacks, and more.
The students involved with the project tell WYNT's Buddy Forbes they are excited for a chance to give back.
What started with some unused school supplies
it just has things we need. Like, we just found stuff in a room and that nobody was using, and we just put it out there so people can use it.
Became a blessing to the students at Adams Middle School.
I don't like wasting things, and everyone needs to have the mindset that, yeah, you might not need this right now, but somebody else probably does.
A blessing shelf. Take what you need, leave what you can. It is an effort to keep students stocked for success.
You know, not everyone's like rich and stuff, and some people live in poverty and stuff, so people can't get the supplies that they need.
The Gear Up Club members responsible for the shelf say they have all been in a situation where they did not have what they needed.
Because I was very embarrassed. It wasn't something I liked talking about or people to know, even people who might be able to help me.
So they worked with their Gear Up staff to put the shelf in an accessible location. Open to the public, no questions asked.
It's not that type of thing that people could be embarrassed about.
Gear Up representatives say it is all about teaching leadership through service. For students, they say it is as much about giving as it is receiving.
It'd be nice for you to know that you can give to somebody else. It doesn't have to be direct, but you do know that you're helping out in a small way.
And they hope their peers will put it to good use. In Floyd County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
The students say in the few days since its opening, they have already seen donations dropped off and items put to use.
And I'm out here at WD Bryant in Corbin, where Brandon Robinson and I and Jonathan Gooseman from the National Weather Service, who is waving hello, we are out here doing or programming weather radios. So if you have one at home, bring it out and we will program it for you. If you don't have one, there's only a few left here. So you can come and buy one here and we will program that for you. But overall, it's been a gorgeous day in the mountains. We were outside for the 4 o'clock earlier. It felt great out there. Now looking into downtown Whitesburg, seeing kind of that mix of sun and clouds, the sun peeking through at times, but it's really those temperatures and making it feel even more amazing out there. Low to mid 60s across the mountain, some spots into the 50s, so cooler in other areas, and that wind kind of making it feel a little bit chilly out there, but not bad at all. Looking at the forecast for the rest of this evening, clouds will continue to increase, temperatures will continue to drop, but overall tonight we'll be dropping into about the mid to upper 30s. We'll continue to see those cloudy skies and a few stray rain chances, but overall we might see a little bit more rain tomorrow, and that rain might be in the form of snow for some of us. I'll have those details coming up in a little bit.
Thank you, Paige. Well, now 2 days after the deadly tornadoes ripped through central Tennessee, the search for survivors is still ongoing.
Yeah, the destructive twister left at least 24 people dead while staying on the ground for more than 50 miles. 3 people remain missing in Putnam County, one of the hardest hit areas. Eric Groom is one of the survivors. Although little is left of his home after the storms hit, Grooms is just thankful his family survived.
God just put his hand down and said, nope, you're not taking these today. I mean, literally, you take the floor and the house and leave the people. No. Nobody can do that but God. Nobody.
18 of the 24 known deaths were in Putnam County. The Kentucky House passed legislation in hopes of improving police pursuits.
Under the new law, law enforcement will be required to create and implement pursuit policies. Officers would be required to complete training prior to taking part in pursuits. And legislators named the bill after Jill Hurst, the victim of a fatal car crash during an Anderson County pursuit last year. Jill's law is now headed to the Senate. And opponents of medical marijuana make their push in Frankfort.
Advocates of the current legislation outline their case to the Kentucky Senate. Medical marijuana opponents say legalization could lead to proposals to allow recreational use. Proponents of the bill say the arguments from the opposition seek to keep Kentucky in the minority of states without legal medical marijuana. The Kentucky House passed a bill that would legalize medical cannabis last month.
And the fallout from Super Tuesday takes another Democratic candidate off the board. Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren suspended her campaign for the Democratic nomination today. Warren was considered a favorite in the fall, but the voting did not go in her favor. With Warren gone, the race for the nomination will center around Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden, with the former vice president in the lead following Super Tuesday. Biden pushed back on Sanders' claim that the Democratic establishment is working in Biden's favor.
Bernie, you got beaten by overwhelming support I have from the African-American community, Bernie. You got beaten because of suburban women, Bernie. You got beaten because of middle-class, hardworking folks out there, Bernie.
Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard is still in the running for the nomination, but with only one delegate, her chances of becoming the nominee are very slim. And Facebook says it is now removing some President Trump re-election campaign ads to prevent confusion about the upcoming U.S. Census.
Facebook came under fire for letting the Trump campaign run ads this week asking people to respond now to an official congressional district census. In addition to age, name, and contact information, the survey includes questions about views on President Trump, Nancy Pelosi, and the radical left agenda. Democrats criticized Facebook for its policy of not fact-checking ads run by politicians, a policy that Democrats say benefits the president. The Trump campaign declined to comment on Facebook's move. UK Athletic Director Mitch Barnhart is addressing the controversy surrounding a UK fan who used a racial slur following Kentucky's loss to Tennessee. In a tweet, Barnhart said, "We have permanently revoked ticket privileges for all UK athletics events from the person who made the abusive remark at Tuesday night's game, effective immediately. This misconduct is unacceptable, unwelcome at the University of Kentucky, and does not reflect our values." We'll have more on this controversy coming up at 6. But coming up here at 5:30, the mother of missing Idaho kids appears in court, and investigators are digging deeper into suspicious deaths related to the case.
And it's 60 and sunny right now, but by tomorrow we could be tracking a little bit of snow. I'll have those details coming up.